go. For those of you who would like to stop watching the other stream for like 10 seconds, I'm going to go through changes for this week. Also, before that, I have been asked to say, let me look at my phone to make sure that I phrase this properly. If you would like to play some Guilty Gear, bang, I will totally play you in Guilty Gear, and then you won't want to play Guilty Gear anymore.
That's fine.
All right, let me look this up so I don't screw up the message, and you all can look at me again, and the wonderful wall behind me.
Slayer, so Slayer versus Potemkin can't be as bad as RoboCop.
Slayer versus Pot is like one of the worst matchups still.
No, I know, but it's better than RoboCop.
Okay, let's go back through this.
Yeah, Potemkin is just.
Here we go. I have been asked to say on the stream, please say something like, Microsoft is more worried about hurting Konami's feelings than helping their customers. And now I have said it. Okay, so here's the deal. So on 360, we want to do it as a patch to the existing game. If we do it as a patch to the existing game, then the way it will work is if you buy the game, like you're a new person and you buy the game and you download it and you don't install the title update, which is, I mean, nobody's going to do that, but, you know, if you do that, then you will see the Konami logo because it will be the old version of the game. So we've basically been in talks for like 3 weeks with Microsoft about whether we can just do this as a patch or whether we have to make it a new game or what. They recently got back to us and said because it is possible for people to see the Konami logo if they run the original version of the game by downloading it and not installing the title update, we have to go ask Konami if that's okay.
Oh, joy.
Which we did, and we have not received a response yet, predictably. So I guess that's what's up. Sorry 360 people. I mean, I've had builds done for forever. Literally, we're just waiting on this stuff. If they tell me that it has to be a whole new game, or if they tell us that it has to be a whole new game, then I don't know what is even... I don't even know. Because that would be a whole other piece of junk. So, yeah. So we're trying to get a response from Konami. Hopefully they won't be jerks. Probably they will be jerks. So we'll see what they eventually end up doing. So that's where Xbox is. PS3, I'm actually working on a small update to fix some of the issues that have been there and to also put in all the latest bug fixes. Some of which I will go through right now. Alright. So let's check to see what... How can I check? Anyone else have a stick? Bang, you have a stick.
Yeah.
Bring your stick over here.
This one right there.
All right, you. DJ Azure, we'll see what a Vanna White you could be.
Someone else.
Vanna White, DJ Azure.
Those are not related at all.
Colors.
Colors, yeah, colors. All right. Fortune, Valentine, Philia, Under the Bridge. Okay, so this week does have some beta changes and some non-beta changes. I'll try and remember what the heck they all were. But first of all, I want to see whether this works. Can you move around and stuff? Okay, that works. So, in theory, let's see if I get this right, because I'm on a pad and also squiggly. Okay, so there are these things called trip tech OSs, which means if I trip you, if you try to ground tech, you will burst. Tech earlier, dude. There you go. Okay, so the way it works right now in the beta, or the way it will work shortly in the beta, is I guess I should have done this the other way around so you could see my inputs, but whatever. If you tech during the actual knockdown portion when you're invincible, you will tech. In theory, unless I screwed something up. Like, right as you get hit. There you go. Just once. Look, you can ground tech. DJ Azure mashes. It's okay. So, if you're hitting buttons during the part of hit stun where you're invincible, you will tech. If you are hitting buttons after that, you will burst. So, you can escape from that OS. DJ Azure doesn't know how to hold a direction and hit a button at the same time. It's okay. Look, now you can mash it because you weren't holding a direction before. See?
Okay.
Now mash. All right, I guess you mash harder than I thought. Anyway, so you can get out of that. Similarly, I guess I didn't pick Big Band. Similarly, I will pick Big Band. And someone else. Alright, so similarly to this, if you do two symbols in the same combo, wow, this is going to be... Yeah, if you do two symbols in the same combo... Oh, that's because I had that on. Right, you... Wait a sec. Like, tech.
Oh, whoops. Okay.
Oh, man. You're gonna make me cry. Okay. Maybe I screwed that up. That's a distinct possibility. Okay. I possibly screwed that up. Well, so that was not supposed to be this way. But also off of this, as long as you're invincible, let's find out. Because I didn't have a chance to test this because I just installed the build. Okay. Then I guess I screwed that one up. So pretend that also works because that's also how it's supposed to work. But basically at any time, yeah, I'll fix it. At any time at which you are invincible during hit stun.
This is gonna change the face of Skullguy.
Yeah. Fine, guys. Anyway, at any time you're invincible during hit stun, you can't burst. You will ground tech instead. So it gets rid of that junk. For the trip stuff, now I can go back and do other things. Well, that was disappointing.
Oh well.
Sorry everyone. Actually, let's test it with Peacock because it might just be Peacock.
Have you touched Last of Us yet?
Okay.
God damn it, Wayne.
See, this is why I said I wasn't gonna borrow it.
Alright.
Okay, I have a whole
Okay.
week of nothing to do. I will play it this week. You have my solid word. I will play it. I have no score, nothing in the
Whoops.
I can totally play it now. I'm sorry. It's just for you. Like literally, I walked into my room and I saw him sitting right there next to my PS3.
Hold the direction.
I am.
Really? Okay, then probably just Peacock is screwed up.
Peacock,
Let's
no.
find out. Well, I mean, that's easy to fix. I just have to build her.
Peacock's the most OP character now. She can burst when no one else can.
Alright, okay. I screwed that up on most of the characters then. Count that as that will totally work in like 10 minutes. Alright, so changes that have nothing to do with that. Sorry, guys. And yes, I have already changed that unless you weren't listening. Who did I do it on that worked? Fortune?
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's pretend I got that right and that this applies to everybody because it will very shortly apply to everybody and I will be happier. And then I'll go on to the rest of the changes. Okay, try this again. Whoops. There we go. Okay, so now, yeah, so Fortune's correct, and I don't know why the other characters are not. But same deal.
Doing it.
You're hitting it way too early. I mean, you can hit it anytime she's invincible throughout the whole thing. Whoops.
Yeah.
Oh, and now I'm squiggly. Doink. You actually can mash that one.
Oh, I actually can.
Yeah. There you go. Anyway, I should have hired someone else. Anyway, so it'll work like that for everybody shortly. Uh, yes, you get what you pay for. Thank you. All right, let's go through the rest of these. By being other characters like Painwheel and Cerebella and Double. Oh yeah, and we have a bunch of new colors for Big Band. Where were we? Oh yeah, DDD got fixed up to be a little bit more like he actually is in the Super Nintendo games instead of in Brawl.
That's fine.
We have RoboCop from last week. We have Orange, which is not a reference, but it's an awesome color. We have Pimp, Big Pimpin'.
We'll go with that.
Yes.
AKA the only color
Um,
sex
we have this, which is from some anime that DJ Azure can probably identify.
No, not yet.
Wow. Okay. I actually don't remember what anime it is. And we have...
It's a different anime. Oh, it's
No,
that guy.
this is the Famicom.
Oh. He looks. Yeah, Soul.
Yep.
Soul has Famicom. The color layout.
Yeah, he pretty much does. And we have this color, which is supposed to be Mega Drive, but is not actually correct yet.
Oh, so we have
Fries.
companion colors to Fortune now?
Yeah.
Hit the ground.
Alright. So... more stuff. I'm trying to read my change list here. I should have actually just done specific things. Which I didn't do. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to do specific things. Sorry, guys. Because trying to figure out what all these teams are is like, I don't even know how to do that. So, Cerebella, Painwheel, Fortune. And you're going to be Philia and Big Band. And I guess that's, you could be Valentine. Okay, this should probably cover everything. Let's see. Alright. Go in the corner. And duck. Okay. That no longer misses, which it used to. It also used to miss either Fortune or Valentine. I can't remember. It doesn't miss them anymore either. What? You can low stance under it. Oh my god.
You said it used to miss them, so.
Oh, wrong person. Alright. Yeah, you can do crouching medium punch under it. Well, like later.
We're learning.
I can do this myself.
Just give up.
Oh, DJ Azure, it hurts. I mean, really. Well, maybe I can't. Alright.
Doesn't look like it
Yeah,
works.
anyway, whatever used to work still works. It just doesn't miss her on crouching. Moving on with things that I don't need help for, hopefully.
Eating ham.
Eating ham, yeah. Turn that off. Okay, moving on. Oh yeah, something that I can't show you is that the ping screen for reporting your opponent's ping now updates itself every frame instead of just deciding what it's going to be once at the beginning when it opens.
That's nice.
So if it reports that it's 100 more than it's supposed to be, it'll correct itself next time the PlayStations decide to ping each other, because I don't know how often that actually happens. Oh, actually one more thing we need hitboxes for, dash forward. Yeah, dash backward. Okay. Philia's ground dashes now have hitboxes that reach all the way to the floor, which they didn't used to have. So the several crouching attacks that they used to go over, they no longer do. It is worth noting that this is not specifically for Parasol, although it it does make Parasol able to actually hit her out of her dashes. But there were several other setups where if you dashed on like a specific couple of frames, things would just miss that weren't supposed to. And that was the easiest way to take care of that. Okay. Fortune. Fortune's Dragon Punches, or sorry, Fiber Upper didn't have a non-super cancelable period before. So you could super all the way through.
Oh well.
You could super all the way through the recovery, which you now can't do till it's over. You can still cancel on active. You can still combo like you were, but you can't do it if they were going to come in and punish you, so now they can actually punish you. Worth noting, Axe Kick also didn't have a non-super cancelable period, so now it does. That doesn't actually make much of a difference aside from like how long you can wait to super after one for combos, because for actually doing things like on block, I think she recovered pretty much before you anyway. What else? Oh yeah, so this is currently in the beta, but probably will be going everywhere else. So on block, that means block, yes. I have hired crouch block so that you're not continually over there. Yeah, that's great. Alright, there you go. This is blocking. So on block,
A cooldown state.
oh, did that one also not make it in? Okay, fine. Then I do have to make a new build. So in the thing on my computer, you can't cancel into nom or sneeze on block. But you still can on hit. Because you could do it really late, and it basically meant that if they blocked something, you had to keep blocking. No, Chaos is fine. Chaos is fine. So you can still just poke with nom, or you can poke with the other thing, but there's that. Alright, moving on. The downward range of the unblockable part of Painwheel's Air Super, or the post-flash unblockable part, has been extended. So that first hitbox is slightly lower than it used to be, which means it'll actually hit people who are standing now from minimum height. It still won't hit most people crouching. Big Band is probably an exception. Also, for purposes of testing in the beta, she has Unfly, which she totally won't have in this build. This is amazing. I am really happy. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna have to do this again. So you know what? You guys can play, and I'll fix it. Ta-da! We will be back with better changes that are actually correct in a sec.